So we knew it was an oral culture. So so many people were not literate, right? The highest percentage of people, because it was all slaves, and it was all children, women, and people who just weren't illiterate during that time period, weren't literate. So understanding the timing of why Jesus came when he did makes a lot of sense, because literacy started to increase and all the trade routes started to explode. So oftentimes we'll get the question, why did he come then and not now? Well, historically, actually, historians would say it made a lot of sense why he came when he came. Next is reliability of the Gospels, and then lastly is the resurrection for me. So I'm just talking Christianity, I'm not talking evidence for God.
Absolutely.
Evidence for the resurrection is exploding, man. I mean, there's new evidence that comes out every few months, it seems. Gary Habermas, William Lane Craig, Peter J. Williams. I mean, it's an endless list. N.T. Wright, who are just finding out more and more evidence for why in the world were the women the first ones to the tomb. Why would they include that if women's testimony couldn't stand up in court, the court of law? Well, it's because it's embarrassing testimony that they stuck to and said, hey, this really happened. We got to record history accurately.
Right.
And so many of the details of where Jesus was buried, who buried him in what tomb, how many eyewitnesses there were, why are there so many different, there's over 4, right? There's 6 different eyewitnesses pieces of literature. So these eyewitnesses wrote them down that made these claims that the resurrection occurred. Well, 2 would have been pay dirt for any historian. 2 pieces of evidence. We have 6. But because there's supernatural pieces within it, they say, you got to throw it out. So there's hyper-skepticism of the supernatural.
Yeah.
That largely came from this philosopher, David Hume, who sadly shook our nation pretty badly when it came to discrediting anything supernatural. So that's where I go intellectually.